Welcome back to, say it with me, the Wacky Math Hour, where the only homework is to do your best to stay healthy and safe, and the only test is to respect and appreciate the people in your life, especially the adults, the teachers, and the parents who are working extra hard to take care of you. We will get through this together. Thank you so much for being a part of the Wacky Math Hour community. As always, my name is Alex Kajitani. You can call me Mr. Alex. In addition to being a math teacher, I'm an education speaker, author, and of course, with multiplicationnation.com, I'm on a mission to help every kid master their times tables, and that means you. I know you're going to be confident in math and in life because you join us here every week on Wacky Math Hour. Of course, I'm known around the world as the Rappin' Mathematician, so let me take you back to a time not long ago when we used to actually get up and go to our school buildings. Because it's 6 a.m. and the alarm starts to wake it up. Gotta get to school because TRM is gonna shake it up. Grab a quick shower, eat some buttered toast, and off to school in San Diego on the California coast. 8 a.m. and the school bell's ringing. Got to get to class, my homework I'm bringing. Second bell rings, I'm in my seat on time, ready for the day, and my IQ is gonna climb. Yeah, welcome so much. Thank you so much for being in your seat on time and ready to go. As always, we have an absolutely amazing show for you today. As always, I'm your host with greater than or equal to the most, Mr. Alex, coming to you from my very messy desk in San Diego, California. With us as always, Illinois State Teacher of the Year, Miss Mathalicious is here to make you crazy about math. And of course, education's top rapper, Mr. QUE, is here to daze and astound us with his unbelievable rap skills. You think he was amazing last week? You ain't seen nothing yet. Wait till you see what he's got planned for us this week. And of course, as always, you never know what's gonna happen on Wacky Math Hour. It could be a tech glitch. It could be an unforeseen visitor, or it could be somebody saying something they didn't plan on saying today when they were on this class. So hang on to your hats and glasses because this here's the wackiest class in the West. All right, today on Wacky Math Hour, we're talking about multiples, numbers that can be divided by another number with no remainder. So for example, you know, when you count those nickels, you're counting multiples of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and it just keeps on going all the way to infinity. All of these numbers, 5, 10, 15, 20, those are called multiples of 5. They can be divided by 5 with no remainder. So get ready for a show about multiples. Oh yeah, big shout out to some of our Wacky Math fans. As always, super excited about that. So many of you write in, tell us about the cool things that you're doing. Let me just, there we go. Big shout out to the Kutzner family, bringing us into their own living room. Look at that view of the backyard they've got. Miss Kutzner says, Wacky Math Hour with the incredible Rappin' Mathematician, Tuesdays at 9 a.m. Of course, your time zone might be a little different. Thanks for being a part of this show every week. We're so glad you're a part of the Wacky Math Hour community. And of course, Faye said on Instagram, the girls had a great Wacky Math Hour with Alex Kajitani and my mathlicious friend, Kim Thomas. Thank you for making math fun. And of course, Michelle wrote on Facebook, thanks, my kid absolutely loves these weekly sessions. We are so glad you're here. And with that said, let's get started with the Math Magician. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the Math Magician, and I'm here to daze and astound you with my math magical powers. So all you need is a little piece of paper and something to write with. Maybe you could even do this math in your head. We're about to see. Are you ready? Here's what I want you to do. I want you to select any 2-digit number, so any number from 10 through 99, and don't worry, this is not the same trick as last week. So starts the same, finishes totally different. Go ahead, select any 2-digit number. Don't tell me, don't tell the people around you. Write it down if you want to. Anything 10 all the way through 99, a 2-digit number. I always give you an example if it were me. You don't have to use my example, of course. I just do it so you can follow along easily, see what I'm doing. So for me, I'm going to pick the number 55. Of course, you pick absolutely any number that you want. Okay, got your 2-digit number? Miss Math Alicia, you got your 2-digit number?
I got it.
All right. Now, I want you to take your 2-digit number and add the 2 digits together. So for example, my number was 55. I'm going to split them apart and add the 5 plus the 5 to get 10. So you take your 2 digits, add them together to get a new number, everybody. All right. Now, here's what I want you to do. I want you to take the number that you started with, and I want you to subtract the answer from your original 2-digit number. So whatever you got when you added the 2 digits together, subtract that from your original number. So remember, I added the 2 together and got 10. I'm going to subtract that from 55. So I'm going to go 55 minus 10, and that's going to equal 45. You go ahead and do the same thing. Now, remember, my math magical powers only work on those who do their math correctly. So make sure you've done your math correctly and look at your final answer. Remember your final answer, because in just a moment, I'm going to show you a math magical chart, and you're going to have to find your answer and the symbol that is next to it. Are you ready? Okay. Remember your final answer and look at my math magical chart. You're going to find the symbol next to your new answer. Here you go. There's my math magical chart. Find your answer and make note of the symbol that is right next to it. All right, it's coming to me. It's coming to me. It's coming to me. I, using my math magical powers, believe that the symbol next to your number is an eyeball. Oh, the math magician strikes again. That's right. Now, I know what you're thinking. Come on. Does that work every single time, Mr. Alex? Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. How do you do that? I don't know. So let's try it one more time. But I want you to pick a totally different number, all right? So once again, select any 2-digit number. So 10 all the way through 99. Pick any number. Pick a totally different number than the one that you just picked. All right. Next. I'm going to give you my example as always, of course. My example is going to be 34. I'm going to pick a totally different number. All right, same thing. I want you to add the 2 digits together. So I pick 34. I'd add the 3 plus the 4 together to get 7. All right, I see Dr. A+ working hard over there. All right, now, got your new number? Subtract your new number, your answer, from the original 2-digit number that you picked this time around. So again, I picked 34, I got 7. I'm going to do 34 minus 7 to get 27. Let's see what number you get. All right, you got your new answer. Mr. QUE, you got your new answer there?
Got it, I got it.
All right, now, again, I'm going to show you another magic chart. I want you to find the symbol next to your new answer. Are you ready? Everybody give me 2 thumbs up if you're ready, like actual thumbs up. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Here is the new chart. Find your new answer. Find your new answer. Look at the symbol next to it. Look at the symbol next to it. I'm going to make another bold prediction here. I predict that your answer is next to the letter A. What? How did he do that? The math magician strikes again. Yes. Oh, all right. Now, as always, I don't want you to actually think this is magic, but I do want your friends to think you're a math magician if you try this on them. So once again, if we had a whole lot of time, we'd dive really deep into the math and really figure out why this trick works. But I'm just going to give you a little hint. Think about the theme of today's show, right? The theme is multiples. Anybody out here know how to count by 9s? Anybody out here know the multiples of 9s? All right, check this out. Remember, I guessed that your last answer was the letter A, right? Look at my chart. Let's look at the whole chart. Check this out. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90, and 99. What do you notice about every single one of the multiples of 9? They're all next to the letter A. Does that have something to do with it? I'll give you a hint. Absolutely. All right, there it is. Everybody's answer was a multiple of 9. So I knew to put the letter A next to every single multiple of 9. Maybe in a future episode, we'll dive real deep into how we get multiples of 9 every single time. But for now, hey, it's the Math Magician signing off. All right. You know what time it is. It's time for education's top rapper, Mr. QUE. And of course, what do you think his new rap video is about this week? Well, of course, it's all about multiples. Take it away, Mr. QUE.
Slim King.
Multiples, yeah, I know my multiples. Skip count, that's how you find multiples. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. My, oh my, I'm doing well. Multiples, yeah, I know my multiples. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Multiples, yeah, I know my multiples. Skip count, that's how you find multiples. If you're looking for some multiples, all you do is skip count. This is what you do to find some multiples of 2. Watch 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. Want some multiples of 3? We'll just follow QUE. Let's look. 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15. Skip count. Find multiples for anything. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Those are multiples of 5. How you feeling? Alright. Multiples, yeah, I know my multiples. Skip count, that's how you find multiples. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. My, oh my, I'm doing well. Multiples, yeah, I know my multiples. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Multiples, yeah, I know my multiples. Skip count, that's how you find multiples. Can you find some multiples? I can give you multiples of 4, go. 4, 8, 12, 16. Can you find some multiples of 6, go. 6, 12, 18, 24, and 30. Can you find some multiples of 8, go. 8, 16, 24, 32. Those are just a few. Can you find some multiples of 10, go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Get busy with your multiples, yeah, I know my multiples. Skip count, that's how you find multiples. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. My, oh my, I'm doing well. Multiples, yeah, I know my multiples. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Multiples, yeah, I know my multiples. Skip count, that's how you find multiples.
Yeah. Very nice. All right, let's see here. I've got a little rhyme for myself for everybody right now. As you know, as you may or may not know, my favorite multiple of them all is 9, right? I love the 9s. 9 is the greatest single digit there is. You get it? 9 is the greatest single digit there is. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna teach everybody. You might already know how to count by 9s, and that's totally fine, okay? But you never counted by 9s this way. So here's what I want to teach everybody. Just a little way to remember how they can count by 9s. It goes like this, right? Actually, you know what? Let me ask a few people. Is there anybody out there, any of our Wacky Math fans out there who can count by 9s all the way from 9 all the way to 90? Go ahead and in the participants, click raise your hand. I'll call on a few people. And let's see here. I see Mini Math here. I'm going to unmute Mini Math. What a cool name. Unmute. Mini Math, are you there?
Hi.
Hey, Mini Math, how you doing?
Good.
All right, can you count by 9? Do you know how to count by 9s, the multiples of 9?
Yeah, I learned all the multiples at my old school in like song form.
All right, go ahead. Give us the multiples of 9.
Take your 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, and 60, 72, 81, and 90. That's what it's all about.
Oh, absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. All right. I'll tell you what, I was going to take us through all the nines, but I am not going to miss an opportunity to hear from Mr. QUE himself. So I'm going to try to unmute Mr. QUE now. I think he's back. And Mini Math, thank you so much. Nice work. Give yourself a self 5. I'm going to mute you again. All right, Mr. QUE, you back with us?
Yep. Mic check. 1, 2. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep, perfect. Now I heard that if we give you a number, you can actually wrap the multiples while working in raps about other things. Is that true?
You know, I think I could do anything I put my mind to. Let's give it a shot.
What we love about you. All right, very nice. Okay, so if you want to suggest a multiple, what's the highest number that you'd recommend for this show?
Let's try to keep it, in between 1 and 20, I guess.
Whoa, you can do that? Okay, oh my gosh. I didn't expect you to.
I'll try.
Oh my gosh. Okay, if you want to call out a multiple, raise your hand in the participants. I'll call on a few people. You give Mr. QUE a multiple, and let's see here. So in the participants, if you click on raise hand, I'll call on somebody here. Let's see, I've got Ronan, I'm going to unmute you. Ronan, let's see here. Ronan, are you there?
Yeah.
All right, Ronan. What multiple would you like Mr. QUE to rap for us?
19. 17. 17.
12.
Oh my gosh.
16.
16. All right. Thank you.
Can y'all see this? I only wrote the name and the numbers, okay?
Whoa, look at that.
Name and the numbers. All right, so here we go. All right, let me turn on my instrumental for the morning. And it's time to go. Okay, can we hear it?
Sounds
I
good.
decided to smooth it out a little this morning. Okay, here we go. So I have multiples that I got to rap to. You know, I could do it because my name is Mr. Q. First up, we got the number 19. Let me give you my real name. Yes, Mr. Queen. Yeah, 19. What comes next? I think it's 48. Better yet, 38. I'm trying to do it all in my head. I hope I don't mess it up. I'm going to lay down in the bed because it feels like heaven when I'm there. Oh, next up, the number 7 right there. Hey, that came from the Gordons. Yeah, we just do all these numbers like we Jordan. Okay, next up is Miss Tia. What's the number? 17. Yep, 1734. What's next? I think we have to say, oh, it's hard to do it in my head. 34 plus 10, 44, add 7, that's 51. Yeah, got it done. I had to think a little bit. Oh, this is still fun. We got 12 from the Talbot kids. Yes, 3 of y'all. 12 divided by 3 is 4, but let me not stop. I got more in store. I can count by 12. It goes 12, 24, 36. You know, I could do it like this. All right, 48. I'm doing great. Next up is 60. Do this math with me. Hey, 72, that's what I do. Hey, my name is Mr. Q. Did I leave anyone out? Oh, can't forget Ronan. Hey, you know I'm just roaming through all these numbers. We call them multiples. 19, and then 38. What comes next? I add 20 to that. Take away 1, that's 68. 67. I got it. Yeah, I'm coming through, man. I do it so proper. There's no stopping. Hey, I see to the future, sort of like a prophet. Yeah, I'm all about the money in my pocket. Hey, stop right there. This was a little harder than I thought, man. Hold on.
Let's give it up for Mr. QUE. That was unbelievable.
Oh my goodness. Hey, that was more challenging than I thought. I probably should have did 1 through 10 to make it easy for myself.
You know what? That's what we love about math, and that's what we do as teachers. We're always pushing our students to try to be better and better, and that's what you did for yourself. So thank you for leading us by example. I'll tell you what, when it came to the 19s, in my head, I got 19, 38, and I couldn't get any further without a calculator. You're going to be back at the end of the show with your new song, A's on My Paper. Is that right, Mr. QUE?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I am so excited for that. Get ready. Don't go anywhere because Mr. QUE is going to be back to absolutely crush it once again. All right, it's time for today's wacky math mystery. You're gonna love them. Remember, there's only one rule to the wacky math mystery. You cannot think like a normal person. Miss Mathalicious, can you see my screen all right?
It sure can.
Fantastic. Here is the first of today's wacky math mysteries. Two parents and their two children went to the fair. They each won a stuffed animal and came home with 3 stuffed animals. How is this possible? And no, the answer is not that they lost one of them on the way home. They came home with all the stuffed animals they won. So, two parents and their two children went to the fair. They each won a stuffed animal and came home with 3 stuffed animals. How is this possible? All right, I'm just going to give you the answer today. The two parents were the grandparent and the parent. There was a grandparent, a parent, and a child who went to the fair. Only 3 people. The grandparent, the parent, and the child, right? So, are there 2 parents there? Absolutely. The grandparent and the parent. Are there 2 children? You better believe it. The parent and the child, for a total of 3 stuffed animals. All right. Are you ready for the next wacky math mystery? Here it is. This is a good one, Miss Mathalicious. You're going to love it. If there are 4 apples and you take away 3, how many do you have? If there are 4 apples and you take away 3, how many do you have? Seems like a pretty simple one. I'll tell you what, everybody, just with your fingers, hold your fingers up to the screen and let's see what we got here. What do you think the answer is? I see some 3s, I see some 1s, I see some 3s. You know what I think? I see some 1s. All right, here's the answer. If there are 4 apples and you take away 3, how many do you have? 3, because you took away 3. Get it? There's 4 apples and you take away 3. How many do you have? 3? Well, unless you eat one, I guess, then you've only got 2. Thank you for trying to solve today's wacky math mystery. Let's move on to today's wacky math challenge. This is a good one. The wacky math challenge is going to use the first 6 multiples of 1. All right, here we go. Here it is. Go ahead on your paper, and I want you to draw, actually, before I even do that, go ahead on your paper and draw a little triangle with the circles, just like I've done like that. Don't take too long, but just take a moment and draw something that looks like this, right? You've got 6 circles there. They all make a triangle. See if you can do that. All right. Now, here is today's challenge. What you're going to do is you're going to place each of the following numbers only once in each of the circles so that each side of the circle adds up to the same sum. The sum, of course, being the answer to an addition problem, okay? So you can only write each number once. You can only put each number one time inside each of the circles, and they need to add up to every side of the circle. If you add them together, add the numbers, it's got to equal the same thing. Now, if you need a little hint, if you don't want a hint, cover your ears. If you do want a hint, I suggest you try to make the sum 9, 10, 11, or 12. Okay, enough hints.
The right numbers there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me restart my timer one more time. Everybody can see this. Place each of the following numbers only once in each of the circles so that each side of the circle adds up to the same sum. Here we go. Halfway, got a minute left. In about 20 seconds. All right. Uh-oh, you're not supposed to see that. All right. Very nice. Let's see if we got some people who might want to try this out. There we go. Let's see here. All right. If you want to raise your hand, I'll see if I can call on a few people. Anybody out there feel like raising their hand? They can give us one of the solutions. There were lots of different solutions. So that was really cool to see. All right. Let's see here. Let's go with Katya Aurelia. Katya, I'm going to unmute you here. Katya, are you there?
Yeah.
All right, Katya. What do you got? You got, what number did you pick? Were you able to find any of them?
Yeah, so I found all of them.
What? Wait a minute. You found all of them? All right. I'm not going to have you give away all of them. Pick one number. Pick which one you thought was the most challenging.
The 6 in the lower left corner.
Okay.
Go ahead. No, you do it.
Yeah, the 6 in the lower left corner of the circles.
Okay.
Oh, wait, do you mean what each side adds up to?
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, okay. 12.
12. Okay. So give us a lot. So just give us along one side. What were the numbers along one side to make 12? Or give us each side. Doesn't matter what order.
So along the bottom, it was from the left 6, 1, 5.
Okay. That adds up to 12.
And then along the left side, it was from the top 4, 2, 6.
Very nice. That adds up to 12.
And the other side, from the top 4, 3, 5.
Unbelievable. Nice work. Nice work. Thank you very much. All right. I'm going to mute you. You got 12. Anybody get 9, 10, 11, or something else? Anybody get 9, 10, 11, or something else? Keep your hand raised there. How about Nissa with an N? Nissa with an N, I'm going to unmute you. Nissa with an N, are you there?
Yeah.
Nissa with an N, what number did you get? Or what was the sum of each side that you got?
Okay, so for the bottom, starting at the lower left, the first is 3, 2, 4. Then
What does that equal?
going up on the left is 3 and 6.
Okay, so 3, 2, 4, that makes 9, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then what about
No,
the other
3, 2.
what about the other sides of the triangle?
For the right, it's 4 and 5.
4 and 5 would also make 9. It wouldn't be all 3, but it would make 9. Nice, okay. I see where you're going with this.
And then 3 and 6.
3 and 6. Okay, excellent. Thank you very much. I'm going to mute you. Let's go. We got one more person. Was anybody else able to find? Keep your hand raised there. How about, what about, trying to look here. I've got to see this person who just labels themselves as F. All right, F, I don't know who you are, but I'm about to unmute you. Get ready. All right, there you are. How's it going?
Hey,
What number did you get?
well, oh no, I just realized that I messed it up. Never mind.
You know what? The best way to learn in math is to make mistakes, because every time you make a mistake, you learn a way that it's not supposed to go, which puts you one step closer to how it is supposed to go. Way to go.
Did
With
I?
taking the chance. What's that?
Did I? I'm looking at this. Okay, 7.
I'll tell you what, you work that out, and if we have time, we'll come back to you. Sound good?
Oh yeah, I did mess it up. Never mind.
Okay. All right, let's go. Steve Wilson. Steve Wilson. I'm going to unmute Steve Wilson. Are you there, Steve Wilson? Try that again. And I'll try that again. Are you there, Steve Wilson? No, that's not working. All right, how about let's see here. Adame, are you there? Adame, are you there?
Yeah, I just joined, so I don't know what we're doing.
Oh, well, welcome. And you picked a great time to join. All right. I'll tell you what, we're starting to run out of time a little bit here, and I want to make sure we get to Miss Math Alicia, so I'm just going to give you some answers here. There's the first one. So if you wanted to make each side add up to 9, starting at the top, and remember, you could have them in any order at all. If you wanted to make them add up to 9, from the top going down to the left, you could have had 1, 6, 2, along the bottom, 2, 4, 3, and 3, 5, and 1. Of course, it's a triangle, so they could be on any side. If you wanted to make them all add up to 10, you could have had 5, 4, 1 on one side, 1, 6, 3 on another side, and 3, 2, 5 on another side. If you chose to have them all add up to 11, you could go 4, 5, 2 on the left side, 2, 3, 6 on another side, and 6, 1, 4. And it doesn't stop there. As Katya showed us, you could have, she might have had them in a little different order, but you could have 5, 3, 4, followed by 4, 2, 6, and along another side, 6, 1, 5. Thank you so much for participating in today's the Wacky Math Challenge. But let's get to the person you've all been waiting for. Illinois State Teacher of the Year, Miss Mathalicious is here to make us crazy about math. Miss Mathalicious, what you got for us today? Welcome.
Woohoo! Welcome back to Wacky Math Hour, where the math is sweet and never sour. Woohoo!
Oh.
Are you ready to apply your operations to get the date? Another reason math is so great. Today I started with multiplication by our fraction here, half of, you can always say the word of when multiplying a fraction, half times 56, okay, which equals today's date of 28. Now, I want you to write down the division problem that would equal multiplying by a half. Do any of you know the same operation in division as multiplying by 1/2? So if you write that down, show it up on the screen. If Mr. Alex can kind of help me out, if you see anybody that has it, I'm going to keep looking.
Absolutely. Let me see here. I don't see anyone holding it up yet, but oh, I see. Oh my gosh, I see Abby's got 56 divided by 2.
Woohoo!
What?
56 divided by 2. Multiplying by a half is the same as dividing by 2. Just another fact for you.
All
Woo!
right.
All right, let's try addition or sum. Two numbers that when you add them together, what do you think I'm going to put? See if you can start thinking like me. Don't worry, it's not that scary.
So we're trying to get 28, right?
Yes, with adding. Today's date is 28. Pick two numbers.
Hold it up to the
Anybody have
screen.
them
I'll
up
see if I can call on, see if I, hold it up to the screen if you got it. What two numbers add up to make 28? I see Reagan's got something. Hold it a little closer, Reagan. I can, oh, 18 plus 10 Reagan's got. 18 plus 10. See if there's anybody else out there. Anybody else want to hold their number up? Simon N. I can barely see it. It's, oh, 3 plus 25. And Jennifer Q's got 14 plus 14.
Today I put, those are all wonderful plus wonderful answers.
Oh, very nice.
20 plus 8. Oh, another reason math is so great. The last one today is subtraction or find the difference between two numbers, what do you think I put?
I see the Talbot children holding something up already. Hold it a little closer. I can't really see Talbot children. All right, let's see. What do I got here? Let me look. I see somebody holding something up. It looks like 30 minus 2. Kutzner family, 30 minus 2. There you go. There you go.
But today
Anybody else want to hold something? Oh, 38 minus 10. Wow.
10. And guess what, Mr. Alex? It's time for the game again.
Yes. Now, last time we played a game, we actually ended up tying, right?
Yes.
So I think it might be time to mix the teams up a little bit. I've got an idea about that. Tell us about today's game.
Okay, today is multiple mission, and it is your mission to capture the opponent's multiples.
Ooh.
So what we're gonna do today, we'll have Team Alex and Team Mathlicious, and we each have 5 times 2 magnets here. Now, those of you, if you wanna make this game at home, it's 1 times 1 through 10 times 5 chart, but you can use any amount of numbers you want. You could also get any amount of the same colored cubes, Legos, paper, cut paper out, and then you would play obviously like this. I'm using magnets, so since I only had 5 times 2 of each color, that's what we're gonna use today. And we are going to roll 2 3 times 2-sided dice, so just the cubes, these. And when you roll those, you're gonna add them up. Then I'm gonna put the magnet on the multiples of what we rolled. So the first person who goes, you're not gonna score. Then the next then it's gonna be, I'll roll for you, Mr. Alex, your team. And then if you land on a multiple of mine, you capture it.
Perfect.
So we're gonna say whoever captures 3 plus 2 or 5 of the other person's first wins.
All right.
Like this, I just made this up, so I had fun playing it, but we're gonna see how it goes.
All right, I'll tell you what, everybody on the participants, go ahead and unclick your hand raise. So everybody sort of unraise your hand on the participants tab there. That way we can call on people nice and fresh. So unraise your hand, everybody. Nicole, and Torrance, go ahead, unraise your hand, everybody. And here's the teams this week. If your birthday, doesn't matter the month, if you were born on the 1st through the 15th, so if you were born on the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, all the way through the 15th, you are going to be on Mr. Alex's team. If you were born on the 16th, all the way through the 31st or after, you are on Miss Mathalicious's team. Sound good? All right, roll those dice, Miss Mathalicious. We'll get that multiple, and we'll see if someone's got the multiples.
My board, can you see it well?
Yep, looks good.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna roll. This is for, are you going first?
No, you are.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for me, and I rolled 2 2s. So when you add that up, I'm gonna get 4. So my team, whoever's on my team, needs to give me the multiples of 4.
If you think you know the multiples of 4 and you can say them, raise your hand and I will unmute you. I will unmute you if you think that you know the multiples of 4. Keep your hand raised. Let's see, I see Kimberly Romero. I'm gonna unmute you in just a moment here and ask you for the multiples of 4. Are you ready? Let's try that.
Ready?
Are you there?
Hi.
Hey, how you doing today?
Good.
Oh, I miss you guys. You got the multiples of 4?
Yeah. Ready?
All right, go ahead.
All right, help me out.
4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40.
All right, you can stop right there. Thank you so much. Let's give them a round of applause. Nice work, nice work. All right. You got that, Miss Mathalicious?
Now it's your turn. I'm gonna roll for you.
Oh, I'm gonna need some help on this one, that's for sure.
Okay, you got 6 and 4.
Oh, 6 plus 4 is 10. Who's gonna help me out? Somebody from my team know how to count by 10s out there? Raise your hand if you know how to count by 10s. Raise your hand if you know how to count by 10s. Let's see here. If If you're not on my team, unraise your hand. If you're on my team, raise your hand. And let's go with Madeline here. Madeline, I'm gonna unmute you. Wait a minute. I don't think I unmuted Madeline. I unmuted somebody. Madeline, are you there? Try that again. For some reason, it's not unmuting. So let's try. Ooh, this is tough here. Let's try. How about the Andrea Roberts? Andrea Roberts. Let's try that. All right, Andrea Roberts, you there?
Yeah.
All right, count by tens for us.
10, 20.
Hey, you
30,
captured one.
40.
Hang on.
We got the 20. All right, we captured one.
Okay, so you're gonna capture it, and I'm gonna put this under your team. You captured it. All right, keep going, honey.
30, 40.
Whoa, you captured another one.
Yes, we're crushing it.
And there you go.
All right, thanks, Andrea. Nice work, nice work.
Okay.
All right, Miss Mathalicious, I think it's time for your team.
Yep, I need to roll. I'm gonna quick move these over here. And then I'm going to roll, and let's see what we get. 6 and a 2.
Ooh, 6 and a 2.
That's 8.
All right, let's see who knows.
I need my multiples of 8.
Let's see who knows how to count by 8. Raise your hand if you can quickly count by 8s for us, and I'll call on somebody. Raise your hand if you can count by 8s. Let's go with Valentina Potts. Valentina Potts. Let me try unmuting you. Valentina, you there?
Yeah.
Can you count by 8s?
Yeah.
Let's do this.
8, 16, 24, 32, 30, 40.
Oh, I think you captured one. Did you capture one?
This is team, we caught one. Captured.
48.
Excellent. That's we're stopping it. We're stopping at 50. Nice work, Valentina. You captured one for the Mathalicious team. All right, as always, Miss Mathalicious, I think you and I are going to have to finish this game up, so let's do this.
Okay, notice how I keep the ones up here, and then it goes to the next person's turn. So here we go. 5 plus 1.
Ooh, that's 6, huh? If you know how to count by 6s, send me your strength. Send me your strength. I'm going to say 6, 12, 18, 24.
Oh, you caught one.
Yes.
Captured.
30, 36, and 42.
Oops, not there. 36.
Oh, 36. Oh, and 48. We captured another one. Whoa, we're only one away, one away. All right, good luck, Miss Mathalicious.
Okay, I'm taking this off, and then I'm gonna roll. Let's see what we get. 2 and a 1. 3.
Good luck.
All right. 3, 6, captured. 9. Holy math facts, 12
Oh,
captured. 15, Mathlicious team, look at us. 18 captured. And 21, and I ran out, so.
If you had gone one more, you would have gotten, if you had to add one more, you would have gotten 24 and won the game, which means Mr. Alex's team, here we go, one more time. Let's do this.
Right.
This is for the win.
This is for the win. Here we go.
We'll each take one more turn, and if we're still tied, we'll leave it at that.
You got 4 plus 1, 5.
5, huh? Okay, let's go.
Multiples of 5.
We'll go 5, 10, and there it is. We got the 15. First team to 5.
Captured it.
Right.
Team Alex won, but Team Mathlicious, way to go.
If you're on Team Alex, let's give Miss Mathalicious a round of applause. If you're on Team Mathalicious, let's give Team Alex's a round of applause.
Hope you have fun playing multiple mission. And remember, it's math you need to learn. So when day bands, you can earn.
There it is. Thank you, Miss Mathalicious. You've made us crazy about math. All right. You know what's coming to finish off the show. The one and only Mr. QUE is back with us. Are you there, Mr. QUE?
Yes, sir.
What song you got for us today to send us off into the week with?
All right. So today's song is one of my favorites. It's called A's on My Paper. And I don't know if you noticed, I had to do a little wardrobe change, okay, because I have A's on my paper. And so, yeah, this is just another song that was written to encourage and remind everybody what our goals, that we need to set personal goals in school. You know, mine was always to get A's. Even if I didn't get there, shoot high, shoot for the stars, you know, so you can land on a cloud if you fall. And that's pretty much what we do. We shoot for A's and 4s and things like that in our math class. So we'll go ahead and get into this song, A's on My Paper, off of the Mind of a Math Man Algebra album. Here we go. Look, I'm all about my paper, A's on my paper. Gotta do my best, get A's on my paper. J's on my feet, A's on my paper. You know I stay fresh cause it's A's on my paper. I stay in my seat. A's on my paper, A-E-E, you know it says on my paper. If I get good grades on my paper, then my pockets, look, I walk on the campus, work in my backpack. I did it all last night. Look, I'm on the right track. Math work, check. History, check. Science, check. English, yes, I got it all here. My mind's so clear, gotta learn all I can for the end of the year. Maybe slide to the library, grab a book. Can't wait to see the grade on the quiz I took. Yesterday was a good day for me. Another nice page, add to my life story. Always cooperate, teachers adore me. Never disrespect, that's what my parents taught me. So you ought to follow my lead, come and study with me. You know we all could succeed. Believe and achieve, a positive attitude is the way you gotta be. P-O-S-I-T-I-V-E, you know? I'm all about my paper, A's on my paper. Gotta do my best, get A's on my paper. J's on my feet, A's on my paper. You know I stay fresh cause it's A's on my paper. I stay in my seat, A's on my paper, A-E-E. I see you, Mr. Alex. Hey. In my pockets, look, I walk in the class, agenda on a board, a test on Friday. Okay, I got to score at least an 85%. I know that I can get it better yet, and now I know it's what I'm going to strive for. Open up the textbook and study the chapter. A multi-step equation, okay, what's the answer? Well, there's a process. First thing, distribute, but only if you have to. What else did I learn? Well, combine like terms, and then isolate the variable. Get X by itself, yeah, it's very simple. And then look at your equation. Next thing, do inverse operations. That's just add, subtract, and then multiply and divide. You got the right answer, and you're feeling so fine. The right answer, and you're feeling so fine. Hey, break it down, I can show you how to break it down. Break it down, I can show you how to break it down. Break it down, I can show you how to break it down. With your math, I'll show you how to break it down. In your class, I'll show you how you break it down. Wacky Math Hour, we show you how to break it down. Break it down, I'ma show you how to break it down. Hey, listen up, y'all. I'm all about my paper, A's on my paper. Gotta do my best, get A's on my paper. J's on my feet, A's on my paper. You know I stay fresh cause it's A's on my paper. I stay in my seat, A's on my paper. A-E-E, you know it's A's on my paper. If I get good grades on my paper, then my pockets save with some paper. Hey. There we go.
Yeah, give it up for Mr. QUE once again. All right. Thank you so much. You are the best. All right, everybody. I'm going to unmute you, but today we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to unmute you. I'm going to say Wacky Math Hour, and I want everybody to yell Wacky Math Hour, and then you'll hear me say goodbye, and that's when we'll do our big goodbye, all right? Are you ready? So first I'm going to say Wacky Math Hour. Everyone yell Wacky Math Hour. And then I'll say goodbye. Everybody yell goodbye. Here we go. Wacky Math Hour!
What in the world, Debbie? Math Hour!
Math Hour.
Math Hour!